Full emotions and things that you can remember for the rest of your life, and making a difference in somebody's lifetime is pretty special. But I can tell you it's also very hard work, because you're getting a lot of information fed to you, and some of that information is emotional information, so you have to be able to understand. But the wedding coordinator that you would hire, they plan all the other events that are happening. We do a handoff at before the ceremony or before the reception to our operations team, and that's where you really need to know who the banquet manager is. But if you have a professional wedding planner, they're the liaison between you, the catering manager, and the operations person. It could say 7:30, but if you're still outside taking photos, you know, we can't do first dance and we can't do a first toast. We need to know from you when you want to do it. So it's important to have that wedding coordinator if on your wedding day you don't want to be that involved with deciding when the past hors d'oeuvres are going to be passed. You have to have one point of contact, and when you have one point of contact, the function's going to go fine. It's more favorable now to have a one package for a wedding that includes A to Z. And if you're flexible in the day or date and you can work with the venue, you're going to find yourself saving 30 to 40%. You know, after the initial site inspection, we really identify the business at hand, and we put it in three different buckets. A day or two passes, it's our responsibility to get back to you to find out if you still want to choose our venue, because we either hold space for you or we don't. If the window's short, and I don't think there's too many people that want to get married within a 1, 2, or 3 month period, there's some outstanding discounts, because if I have space next week, I'll give it to you for a great discount, because there's a good chance I'm not going to fill it up. Now, there is rentals for different areas around the property, so there is more of a cost, but it really is minimal. And to have a more memorable occasion for yourselves and also for your guests, it really is nice to have a few different venues that you're at. Primarily, if you think about it, it's a 5 or 6 hour event. I mean, it's a long afternoon, it's a long evening, and to be in one room the entire time is I think people get a little stir crazy. So I'd recommend really utilizing the venue. I would highly recommend that you find out what's happening the day of your wedding and how the staff of the venue controls others, because in the contract you should always have backup space, and it should be the right size for your venue, and you should know what that space is.